Alright, made it back with another video. I thought I'd do one on a tank with a lot of baby brine shrimp in it and some dirt. So, sorry about that, but it's how it goes. So I thought I'd do a video on some of the progress with the Tiger King Cobras. Like I've said before, it's a very new line for me, and I'm just finding my way with it on what I'm looking for as far as males and females that I want to use. So see if I can get a close-up so you can see the really nice pattern on this guy. And female as well has some of the tiger stripes and very large dorsal. And this one won't turn to the side. Alright, where's the other one? Alright, over here I guess. That was dizzying. So anyway, these don't get the big pec fins, but they do get some black spots, stripes everywhere, so sometimes it's on the pec fins. And you can see the females get the black stripes pretty much anywhere, whether it's the pec fins, the face, the side of the body. And I have a few variations I'm working on, or working with, that I'll show pretty soon by the end of the video, so you can see what kind of differences we can get with these things. But I think what I want to do is primarily keep the obviously the stripes, the wonderful pattern on the body, and an orange and black mosaic tail, and hopefully dorsal. It'll finish coloring up. These are kind of young. These are just about 4 months old. Females are a little bit older because I waited and put promising males in with the females that I wanted. This is another tank of them. I will sell some of these soon, I promise. I'm just still in the process of picking out what I want to use as breeders, and I'm probably going to go with 3 or 4 tanks of breeders and see what I can do with that. Now you can see this male is starting to get the orange in the dorsal as well, and has black stripes or whatever on the pec fins, which is kind of cool. One of the females in here I'll definitely be using as breeders. Actually 2 of them. They have a large amount of the splotching or stripes on the side of the body, and of course I'm not finding her right now. Wait a minute, I think it's that one. There you can see what I mean. Quite a bit. Very nice. I really like that. And I'm going to select her as a breeder to put in with some other females that I'll show you in about 2 minutes, because they have a lot of the splotching as well. So I like the males. I really kind of prefer the orange and black mosaic tail, but I am getting a few with a lighter colored tail. But I believe this tail will turn darker as the fish ages. So, yeah, we'll see. I'll keep updating. Because what the heck, they're nice fish. If only they would stay in the middle of the tank so I can show them to you. And what is in the middle of a jellyfish? His jelly button. His jelly button. Hey, that's not bad. I kind of like that one. Probably because I like bad jokes. And every male I've gotten have had on these lines have had the splotches and the stripes, whatever you want to call it. So very promising line. I still have the original 2 females. It's going to be hard to see because I'm getting some green water in this tank. Well, this isn't the tank they live in. I took them out of their tank and put them in a small photo tank, hoping that they'd move around so we could see them. Trying to get the male out there. This male's amazing. He's the fat guy. So what do you see? His tail and even the dorsal when he turns to the side, which we hope he's going to do. Come on, buddy, you can do it. You can do it. Come on. Well, he's kind of tubby, so it's a little tough for him to move. But this is the dorsal hanging over, and the tail has a nice mosaic pattern going on. Now, for some reason, this is the only one I've gotten that does not have the snakeskin pattern. He's got more of a darker body pattern. So I have another male in there with those females. But these fins are fantastic. It's more than I could have hoped for. And that's why he's in there as a breeder. Let me see if the other male wants to join the club. And that's more of a normal looking male. So once again, a little sorry for the greenness, but it's what happens with the plants. And you can see he's got a nice dorsal as well. So it'd be nice if I can get him to move a little bit so you could actually see him. But I think you get the idea. It's a spectacular looking male, except for his fat gut, which is not what we want with guppies. But hey, what can you do? I'll work around that. So I'll show you some of the other ones and some of the more promising females, and you know, see what you think of them. All right, this tank is actually clean, but I put a lot of live baby brine shrimp in there. May not have been my smartest move since I was planning on filming this tank, but once these females turn to the side, you can see what I mean about a lot of the tiger stripes are splotching on them, and the big tall dorsals, which I really like. It's probably translating over to the males as well, and hopefully they won't make me look like a nut and not turn to the side. These are some of the young males I put in with these. Now, any fry I get out of these females from these males, I am going to leave in this tank to grow out, and then I'll select, I'll basically cull the ones I don't want in there. But you can see how big that dorsal is on the female, and nice color. And the splotches as well, or stripes, or whatever they're called. This one has more of them, or darker ones. See if we can get her to turn to the side. There we go. Can actually see her. How about that? Pretty cool. I like this. This is what I'm going to breed towards, as well as these patterns on the male. Now the tail will develop in a month or so into a mosaic, probably an orange mosaic. And in the beginning it just looks like a big black blob or square or whatever, but that will grow out and look just like the other males. And this one over here somewhere looks better. There we go. You can see that guy. Boy, why these fish won't turn to the side? I'm filming a 5.5 gallon tank from the side, and I'm not getting any side views here. Alright, what did the one flea say to his friend? You want to walk or take the dog? Ba-dum-bum. Alright, that's not as good. So, anyhow, this is the real splotchy ones. And once again, I probably should have put in a little less of the live baby brine shrimp, but they'll eat it. And I usually put the feeding program in the description of the video, as well as my email address if you want to contact me. Yeah, you can complain about the jokes or whatever. So anyway, so that's what's going on with these guys and gals. And I have one more tank of them, but that's a little too green to show anything, so I'll have to pass on doing that. I don't think I can get these guys turned to the side. I don't really want to bang on anything and scare them. There we go. That's one of the nicer of the females. I really like that. That's what I'm aiming towards with this line. So once again, these were my tanks of the Tiger King Cobras. I have, like I said twice now, one other tank of ones that I'm growing out that'll probably all be for sale. It's really impossible to ship fish right now, even express, because I don't have to tell you from watching the news about the backlogs in the post office, FedEx, UPS, all of them. And it's just something we're going to have to deal with. So I'll probably go back to shipping after January 4th or 5th, assuming the post office improves. And we'll see how things go with that. But to give a instance of how bad the shipping is, even for other companies, I had a 2-day air FedEx package coming of brine shrimp eggs. Were shipped out on Monday from Utah, and I was supposed to get it on Wednesday. Didn't show up on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Finally showed up today. So I paid for 2-day air, and I received 6-day air for the same price. How about that? There's something you don't encounter every day. And forget about contacting customer service with the post office or anybody really. And I wouldn't bother FedEx or UPS at this point because they're doing the shipping for the vaccines, and I don't even want to complain about anything, while they're doing that. That's fantastic. It'll be life-saving, hopefully, for a lot of us. And I just going to complain to you guys. So anyway, thanks for watching. I'll try not to take so long to get another video up there. I took too long this time. And I'll try to do better with the next one.